Michelle. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert at Zucor Marketing in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, and that is what you're watching now, this analysis. Now, what I'm going to show you in the course of this video is how you are losing ground to these folks near you, Todd Thomas Home. They are essentially doing what you do, and they are taking a lot of internet traffic away from you. You made this clearly you spent money on this website, and the purpose of that was so that it would bring you customers and money, and it is underperforming. So I'm going to give you the numbers. I'm going to show you how to turn that around, and I'm also going to give you some tips that you can implement right away. You don't have to wait. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that I have a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. And it is a tool that I use that is a subscription tool. So it gives me all the metrics of your site, and it shows me how it's been performing over the last couple of months. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go and do a Google search, as you can see, for Melbourne, Florida remodeling. The reason I'm doing that is because Google is responsible for 96% of the traffic on the internet, which means it's 96% of your traffic. Now, I'm going to explain how Google works because most people don't know, and what you don't know, you can't use. So I'm going to explain how Google works in the course of explaining this results page down here. Now, the first thing you're going to see is that I did a Melbourne, Florida remodeling search, and this section here is what we call the map pack. Now, everything on a Google search results page is a result of a Google a Google algorithm. And the Google algorithm was developed by Google to give its search customers the most relevant results that could be got. It also looks for three things in order to do that placement. Now, this is the first of the three things, the Google Business Profile. It wants you to fill it out. It wants you to fill it out thoroughly. It's going to ask you questions like when you started your business, what your actual hours are on a daily basis. And it's going to give you a review if you have any from Google if you get up here. Now, the only way to get up here is to fill that thing out as thoroughly and precisely as you can. And of course, that's best done with a professional. But underneath the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Now, it's organic in the sense that you don't have to do anything to get on a Google results page. It's just where you're on it is the result of what's in your site itself. And this is the second part of what the Google algorithm is looking for. Now, this is about, I chose Todd Thomas Home because they are the first actual contractors I find under the map pack. And you can be in both places, as you can see. They're sort of treated separately at Google. Todd Thomas is there and also here. That would be ideal for you. Here's your page. I'm going to do something real fast. I'm going to copy and paste it into this Word document. 787 words. I'm going to do the same for them. There we go. Second word counter. 1,735 words. Now, this is great for them because Google expects 1,500 words on your home page. And here's why. Google wants to educate their search customers about whatever it was that they typed into that Google search box. And that means more words. It's the only way that Google can determine whether or not a site might be worthwhile or not, is to determine how many words are on it. So it counts words. And here's the thing, though. All words are not the same. Words that Google are generally referring to are the keywords. Keywords are the words that Google expects you to have in your site by virtue of what your site is, what industry you're in. It wants you to have words that are from your industry. So Google takes those words from your website, from your competitors' websites, probably from sites nationwide about what keywords can exist for a remodeling company. Here's what your competitor has. You had 28 keywords and your competitor had 367. So you have a great start. Let's show you what their keywords are. Bathroom renovation, Melbourne, bathroom renovation. Now, I need to point out that the Google algorithm is not smart. It does not know our language. It does not have reasoning ability. So it doesn't know that renovation and renovations are the same word. It doesn't know that different word orders means exactly the same thing. It's just looking for these little phrases in whatever number they came up in, and in whatever order they're in. So that's why you see a lot of things that are repetitive here. I don't know why my tongue isn't working today all that well. So you can see a lot of them are very similar, but some of them are very specific. Door placement, bathroom cabinets, kitchen remodel. All of these things would be great to be included in your website if they're not already. And because I didn't look at what your keywords are. But getting these up is something that you definitely want. When to replace drywall? Now, there's a good question. Now, the next thing I need to show you is backlinks. Backlinks is where you have a link on somebody else's site back to your site. So, for instance, if you have a profile on Yelp and you have your URL in there, you will have a link back to your site. So that's a backlink. Now you have 20 referring domains. The number here should only be about 2 to 3 times larger than this amount. So that means you have a lot of spammy backlinks, and those are working against you. What you need to do is get these up. But here is what you have a good start. Let me show you what your competitor has. You have 20 and they have 91. Not hard to get up to. I'm going to show you what their backlinks are. Now, this number here is called the domain rating. That is the strength of a domain's backlink profile. Now, in your case, for instance, you have 20 domains and a whole bunch of backlinks. That gave you a domain rating of 37. These folks here, this is a scale of 0 to 100, have 90 because they have a lot of other sites that refer to them, like 60,000, 43,000, and so on. Now, you want these sites to be 70 and above, more or less. And I can tell you that, I mean, yellowpages.com, This Old House, Super Pages, a lot of these, it just requires going and filling out another profile, which is time consuming and dull as looking at a box of hair. But it is something that should be done because you do want the backlinks. Why are backlinks important? Because Google doesn't have the time to vet your site. The only way they can do that is by seeing if a bunch of other people want to go there, well, then we want to send our customers there too, right? So that is what Google is looking at backlinks for. Now, here's what it all comes down to. Your traffic last month was 43, so 1 plus, a quarter of a person every day. That quarter person is probably very painful, but we won't talk about that. Now, your competitor had 257, so that's roughly 5 times more than your traffic is, which means they had 5 times more opportunities to turn one of these visitors into a paying customer. Now, I don't know exactly what the percentage is of these visitors who become a client, but I can tell you this much: whatever that percentage is, 257 is going to be a lot more than 53. Now, finally, I'm going to do one thing here. I'm going to look for Castillo renovations while I scroll down. And the reason I'm doing that is I want you to think about your own Google behavior. And I want you to think about whether or not when you're scrolling, when you've typed something into Google, how far down do you go before you decide, you know what, I think I have what I need. I probably have scrolled past a bunch of stuff that is okay. I'm looking for the right thing, but as soon as I find something that really catches my eye, I'm going to stop and look at the results that I got from here on up. And as you can see, I don't see you yet. I'm just going to type in Castillo here. Oh, didn't do that right. Oh, 1. Here we go. You're on a Yelp search, which isn't a bad thing, but your own site is not on here yet. No. There's just within the Yelp results. So not ideal for you if your website isn't findable. And I did scroll down quite a ways to find that. So That is what I need to tell you about on this video. You are losing ground to these folks because of what is in your website, and I'm going to just summarize. A, the Google Business Profile. B, more and better keywords. And C, more and better backlinks. So, Michelle, thank you so much for sticking in there, and I appreciate your time. Have a great rest of your day.